Welcome back to Wrestling Empire Booking Career on the Nintendo Switch. Once again, a deadline from the boss here that says to take over Mongolia. Meanwhile, I'm down here in Indonesia, and in between here and there stands 13.5 thousand in China, which I have not even hit anywhere close to that. I've hit almost 8K, but 13.5 is way above that, and even just going around to 9.3, 13.2. So there aren't enough shows in between now and then to get me to where I need to go in Mongolia, so that might be game over for this run of the game. But today is pay-per-view in Indonesia, and that should be interesting because we've already hit beyond the 3 point whatever it was to take over this territory just out the gate because we're that popular here with strong style wrestling. And wouldn't you know, that invasion did indeed hire Hillbilly Jim at 1,000 a week for 23 weeks. That was, alright, sure, why not? Let's talk to the man, Becky Lynch, and try to bring her into strong style wrestling. What do you say, Becky? You have 1 week on your Fetty Online deal, Mr. CM Punk, Mr. Best in the World, Mr. I'll see you tomorrow on Rampage, but let's make this deal to bring in Becky in a very popular position to strong style wrestling. So I'll give you 4,400 a week in the advance. We'll say it'll be a 10-week deal, and we'll sweeten the pot by saying we'll give you a shot at our women's championship. So a push towards the title. What do you say, Becky? That's a great deal. That's a great deal, Becky. So, all right. Quite the busy locker room. What assurances do you have there's a spot for you in our locker room? I'll give you creative control. What do you say to that? Alright, so also signing CM Punk. How much would that cost me to also sign the Best in the World? Wait, didn't give me an option to also sign CM Punk. So, how about the, where is it? Nepotism? How about that? That works, but I can't speak for CM Punk. Becky, please. He's right there. He's standing right there. If I give you like 15 weeks and do that way, huh? My friend Seth Rollins works for Hollywood. Becky and Seth. Yeah, I get it. I do. But that's funny. That's really funny. I tried. I really did try there to get the man in strong style wrestling. Because looking over at CM Punk, he has 25 weeks at 5.5, and I cannot afford to do that. But speaking of the 4 horsewomen, we have the Queen, Charlotte Flair. Woo! Also has 1 week on her deal for 3,000. Nate Monsoon, I can pay 3,000. That would be fine to bring in the women's champion here of a Maple Leaf Grappling. Okay, what do you say to this particular contract negotiation, Queen? I'm the champion. It'd take more than that to make you drop this title. More than what? Like, more than the money or more than the deal on the clause on the... How about a part-time gig, Charlotte? Huh? 3,000 of that is for Maple Leaf Grappling. I mean, yes, but I was going to pay you a decent chunk of change here, Charlotte. What about 3,500 a week? And we'll give you health insurance. I don't know. What do you say? Those that are behind me now. Man, negotiations are rough here with strong style wrestling. Okay, that didn't work. She bailed. Enough of that. Wait. They're forcing my main event of Jon Moxley versus Miss Elizabeth, but why? I told him no, there was no need for that, and we're having it anyway. I am so confused right now. Well, you know what time it is on the show today. Pay-per-view, 4-man Elam, Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy, Luke Harper, and I think Raven to round it out here on the 4-man bit of business. We got Sid on commentary by himself, the master and the ruler of the world, just spitting facts there on commentary. That'd be a fun time. But this Matt and Jeff thing is clearly not over. And will it ever be over? Brother versus brother. But it's going to get hardcore here in a little bit. But I never stop dreaming of all the different ways to hurt you the most, Jeff Hardy. But then I realized I don't have to hurt you at all, as much as the people closest to you. That's why next time you see Lita, we'll be in a hospital bed, and it'll be all your fault. And you'll be in bed right next to her, Matt Hardy. That's, yeah. I mean, look. All right, here we go. Jeff Hardy, high-risk maneuver to the outside. Does not pay off. Here we go. I added the counter to the star rating, so that'll be fun to watch for a little bit here. And Matt Hardy taken out by Jeff Hardy. He screamed, and it was over. Meanwhile, Harper and Raven been going at it here hardcore. We are over 5,000. Or we were, and now it's just dropping again. So let's get this underway and make it a win for somebody. 1, 2, 3. Raven pins Jeff Hardy. Shocking upset from Raven. Nevermore, quoth the Raven. But Harper with a pipe is a dangerous individual indeed. And Raven taps out Harper and tosses him out. And that's not cool, but okay. Matt Hardy going down. Jeff Hardy's strength is going up. Luke Harper and Matt Hardy are friends now, so sure. Raven is going up. And Strong Style easily pushed out Wrestling Rev in Indonesia. Because, yeah, that was out the gate, not a problem. Next up, the Women's Championship on the line. A Furniture Smash tables match. 20 tables around the ring. It will be Mickie James. It'll be Bayley. It will be Molly Holly. And it will be, I think, Lita rounding out there. Because obviously, Liz is in the main event here with Mox. And Barrier is our official in this contest. But here comes Molly Holly, who definitely wants a piece of the action here. Actually, no, it might be Aubrey Edwards in this matchup. If I think about it properly, it might be Molly, Aubrey, Mickie, and Lita, maybe? We'll see here. Is Bayley even in this match? I forget. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's not. So this is not fair to Hardcore Country. It's not fair to Mickie James. But you do what you gotta do. The conspiracy is real in this tables elimination matchup. Take off my belt, Lita. You didn't win it. It's not yours. I am the table. So let's put Lita through a table almost immediately, but not quite. Hardcore Country. Molly Holly going through. Didn't go through. I tried. Perhaps she'll fall through it. I don't know. Anyhow, let's get this thing going, if we can, with these ladies. Shall we? Oh, Bayley bringing it hardcore. 2 tables in the ring. And that didn't break it. Let's bring you around here, Lita, and then take you over the top, through the tables. Lita is gone. 3 stars, middle fingers from Hardcore Country. 2 more opponents remain at a 2 and almost 3-star matchup here. It's 2.5D. And here we go. Suplex City. Molly Holly gone. And now it just comes down to Mickie and Bayley. Center of the ring rang. Heading toward a 3-star endeavor. And kicked into the... Alright, look. Barrier. I didn't ask you to put the tail back up there, Barrier. You're not helping yourself here in this matchup. Put that down. It's mine. It's my title. It's my title. You can't have it, Bayley. You didn't earn it. I have a bat. You want the bat in your face? That's what we're doing here today on the show. Bat to knees. You ain't gonna walk no more when I'm done with you. Gonna increase this match rating and get myself a finisher at some point here. So Bayley, though, wants that table spot. She could win it. Surprisingly, shockingly, it could happen. Don't fall through it like an idiot, like Jeff Hardy did. But you never know what's going to happen. Oh, backhanded by Bayley. Relax, Bayley. Relax. No! We have a new lightweight champion, 3.5. Shocking upset on pay-per-view. Bayley, the Hugger, is your champion. Anything can happen in strong style wrestling. Molly Holly, not affected. Mickey James got some credit. Lita's profile has suffered, and congrats to Bayley. Now that does work. That does work one thing in my favor, in that Bayley has A, the push on her contract, and B, 18 weeks, where Mickey's deal is up pretty soon. So you don't want the champion leaving with the title. Next up, we have a 4-man street fight. There is no ring in this street fight on pay-per-view. Kenny by God Omega, Psycho Sid, Dean Malenko, and Tiger Mask are in the building. So it's going to be a serious knockdown, drag-out, nonsense, garbage, whatever. And Sid is surprised that Omega even is here, considering the beatdown he gave him in that steel cage the last time. Tonight won't be any different. The master and the ruler of the world. He's got half the brain that you do. Here we go. These four having at it here in this just arena full of garbage. And we'll see how it goes with our star rating. Tiger Mask gonna fly regardless of what's here in the ring. Going through tables. I am the table. Garbage cans everywhere. Sid climbing the ladder. For what? For why? For how? He's not gonna jump. He might not jump. He jumped. He's an idiot. What else is new? Malenko gonna fly cross body onto Omega. Good lord. Oh no, Kenny pedigrees Aubrey Edwards on accident. Didn't mean that to happen. And Sid steals Bayley's title. And Dean Malenko taps out Tiger Mask. And we still can't hit 4 stars? What kind of nonsense is this? Aubrey, call it, man. Tiger Mask is done. This is a shoot fight, street fight. Sid, wait. How is Sid done? Sid's health, well, now it's 0. So now it's Kenny and what? Dean? Okay. Man, this is just falling apart completely. I thought it would get higher stars for being interesting, but apparently not the case. Dean Malenko. There he goes. And Dean Malenko. It's 3.3. Kenny Omega, your winner on Strong Style Pay-Per-View. Sid's profile goes down. Kenny Omega, now a heel. Tiger Mask is down. And Malenko's stamina goes up. So, Cody and Kane. You want Kane to... No, you're supposed to be distinct here. I mean, look, I'll give you purple pants if you want, but I don't want Kane wearing the Cody Rhodes outfit. No. He's Purple Kane. So, no. Purple Kane. Yeah, don't wear the same dress at a party. Not cool. Okay, we're at a 1.5 stars here after 3 matches. So, we got 3 more and then maybe 4 more after that. It's a long Thursday as such. Next up, it's that TV title, and it should be a gauntlet match for your TV champion Kane to run through 3 other individuals and hope for a 5-star endeavor. His name is Kane. The big purple machine is here, and he's ready. The first opponent through the gate is Drew McIntyre, former Strong Style champion. We got Warrior and Haku on commentary, and Aubrey has Dynamite. So never a good sign from Miss Edwards there to explode. And a torture rack from Drew to Kane. What are you doing with him? Where are you taking him? You're dropping him. Kane calling for that tombstone. He wants that tombstone on Drew. Tombstone pile driver. 1, 2, 3. Drew, you done. Who's next out the gate? It is Devon. Testify. So Devon wants that TV title back. That was his years ago at this point. But he wants that belt back. He lost it to Slug and then hasn't regained it since. And he's here to face the monster, Kane. Kane taps out to Devon. And the final man, who now must avenge his friend, is Cody Rhodes. That was not part of the plan. At all. Now it's going to be Cody and Devon. Good lord. I could not have called that myself. I didn't think Kane would tap there with that much health in his body. This game can be random at the best of times and the worst of times. Get in the ring, Devon, and get some crossroads, because here comes Cody. Cody with the lariat, 2, 3, and regains his TV championship, 4 1/4 there. And Devon, man, unbelievable amount of grit and heart shows Devon. He might get one more shot there at Cody. That went crazy. Kane, though, lost his belt, so a cool TV championship matchup there. Drew going down. He needs wins. Devon, not affected. And congrats to Cody being champion again with 2 weeks on his contract. Andre wants to dress like Dusty, essentially, if you will. And I'm not going to say no to Andre. He's a giant. So sure, put on them polka dots, if you will. Head to the pay window. He's just a common giant. Wait, what? Okay, we're at 2 1/4. Non-title tag elimination matchup. Daniel Bryan and Mark Mero, your tag team champions, with you, the women's champion Bayley. So all the gold in that faction, except for obviously our TV title and our world title. But on the other side is going to be our world champion and our brand new employee, Hillbilly Jim, is here to help Randy Orton, because why not? That country boy, that country strength is here to help out. Last week I made history by being a 2-time world champion in strong style wrestling. And all of these fans supported it and supported my eye patch and my RKO out of nowhere. Even I thought when Sid beat me, I might not get it back. But I did. That darkness vanished. I won the gold. I am the light of strong style wrestling. Let's do some tag team elim-business against the tag team champions. But no belts are on the line here in this contest. Randy getting ready, vipering up for that RKO on the wild man, Mark Mero. Steps through, RKO. Rolls through, rolls up, does it again, RKO out of nowhere. And Aubrey counts to 3. Mero is eliminated. Hillbilly Jim might not make it. Randy Orton doesn't make it. It is now just Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton. Daniel Bryan rolls him up, pinning the strong style champion and wins the match. Shocking upset. Daniel Bryan has pinned your strong style champion, Randy Orton. What does that mean for the future of his title? Randy has 10 weeks on that contract. Hillbilly Jim is going down. Daniel Bryan is being hindered with 6 weeks on his contract. And Mero, with 14 weeks, has done some improvements. Good for him. Which does leave the main event, and I have an idea based on what happened yesterday. Regular weirdo singles matchup, the unscripted violence of Jon Moxley wants to really fight the lovely Miss Elizabeth. I don't know why, but Liz might have a plan to deal with Mox. So Mox has dynamite, he's got a bat, he has bad intentions for Miss Elizabeth, right? But she's here with a microphone, which can be a very powerful tool in strong style wrestling. If it's a fair fight, I didn't plan it properly. So allow me to introduce you to some friends of mine, Mr. Jon Moxley. We have the wild man, Mark Mero, one half of your tag team champions, is here to help me out, right? We also have Mark Mero. We also have Edge, the rated R superstar, and Mr. Fuji is here, right? We're gonna have a just cavalcade of individuals. Purple Kane is in the building. We're fighting everybody. Heading to 5 stars and then hitting simulate. Fuji has adrenaline. Who else is here? Hogan is here, brother. Matt Hardy is here, brother. We're heading to 5 stars easily. Easily. Aubrey Edwards refereeing. Earl Hebner refereeing. Other folks are in the building. He's leaving Hollywood. Wants to go to Strong Style. Does, yeah, sure. Welcome. Welcome. I think that's Rocky. I think that's Stallone himself. The big man is in the building. The boxer is here. Finn Balor here. Cody Rhodes here. Heading to 5 here. Getting out of order. Here comes the coach from school, Bobby Heenan. We're heading toward a 6-star endeavor. Maxing out our stars. Who's coming out next? Needles! That's right. By God, it's Needles in the building. I want to hit 6K here. Solid. Solid. Running in. Other folks making it happen. This is what you get, Jon Moxley, for taunting Miss Elizabeth. Tiger Mask is the main event, according to Tiger Mask. Haku is here. Liz is here. I'ma now hit simulate. How did that end up being 3 stars? How? How? Sid, how? Like, that was dumb. If I was at 6 stars and I hit simulate and it goes to 3, that makes no sense. Chokeslam to Needles. That was an amusing multi-referee matchup there. Moxley is a face now. Why? I don't know. Mero upset. Whatever. Fuji got some buzz. Good for him. Edge's profile is down. Bad. Molly got some buzz. Cody got some buzz. Bald Order got some buzz. McIntyre. Bzz, Needles. Moving on up. Eddie Guerrero in the building. Sid went up. Tiger Mask, not affected. And Haku is gone down. So mostly positive in a lot of directions there. Bringing us to a 3.5 star card. Bald Order and Rocky are on this card now that Rocky works here. So yes, the boxer is here to punch the hell out of Bald Order. Poor Bald Order he's not ready for this. Not ready for this. So, you know, simulate. Hey, 2.5. Bald Order beats Rocky. That is a shocking upset. So yes, Bald Order in a lifeless 519 made him tap out. Well, you know, Andre. So he wants to fight Mickie James. No. I told Moxley no. I'm going to tell you no, Andre. Nobody wants to see that. What is wrong with you guys? And then we have Zeus and Andre the Giant in his polka dots. So Zeus and Andre getting into it. What do we got? 3.25. Andre wins as he should. Hillbilly Jim wants to have Andre as his manager. I don't know if managers get paid when they manage matches, so I'm going to say no. Because that's just more money when I had to book Jim in matches. Still bad, but still got 1.25. So does that have the whole card go down on that? Or, like, we'll see. 12:37. Laughable match. Like, bruh. Devon, sad about it. Jeff Hardy, new theme song. Sure. Alright, that is a solid, just about 4-star card. So, we're going to just say, hey, submit that card. 9 segments. Does that make our ratings go up? We're still number 3 at 85%. AAW has gone way up, and we've kind of maintained that mid-80s deal. We made almost $100,000 on pay-per-view. We spent 87, and with expenses, that means, hey, we're going and losing. I'm sorry, no. We gained like $3,000 there. So, just barely. A little bit. But that does not help our overall goal of needing to get to Mongolia. To Japan, I can fly to Korea. If I can take over Korea, then nah, even that's going to be rough. Wrestling Rev have crowned Whack-Axe and Liger as their new tag team champions. Wrestling Rev have replaced Weekend Warriors in Ethiopia. Attack Slug back from injury, again. Andre's salary rises to meet that of Rocky, because favored nations. Rocky and Edge has messed with his agility. Vader renewed his deal with Rising Sun for the next 15 weeks. Gino White's contract is up. Barbarian renews with Fetty Online for 5 weeks. The Mountie released. And Strong Style must seize Mongolia, but now we want to poach Devon to Rising Sun. I told you no, I'm Mickey James, but Devon, we just hired Rocky, right? So you want $57,000 for 19 weeks. I'm more than happy to say Devon go to Japan and testify. There we go. Made some money. Gonna need it because the next show is a charity show. Raven wants a spot on the card. He wants some assurances. There's going to be a spot for Raven. He says, what about Raven? I can't make any promises. And we literally have 3 shows until this deadline. So it's going to be interesting. But tomorrow's Friday, so Friday's a charity show. Yay! I'm Attack Slug. See you then, and I'm out.